It's more a survey. So they gotta add those.
And I assume it's a single source supply. In other words, you're either getting it from this manufacturer. Okay, yeah, I think you do. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't something like we have to go out and get bids. It's a system that already. Yeah. Sure, yeah. So I think we. I hate to say it, we ought to do a certain dollar amount, just because then if for whatever reason the vendor's watching it, they're like, oh, well, we're gonna be under that. Let's bump it up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah, you can. Yep.
Yeah, okay, you lost something. No, it's still got money.
Yeah, I know too.
Yes.
I got scared. Hello. I know, and Steve is up messing around, not sitting in his seat. We're blaming it on him.
Yep, right.
Take it.
Or like to be killed, so it doesn't matter. Do you have any thought that? I didn't make it across the street. I had too many other things.
Oh, I thought, I was waiting. I thought you knew, that's why.
Yes,
I
I
just
did.
figured things out.
So I was.
No, we got that one.
Wouldn't expect that. Hard, I think. No, it should. I guess if somebody shows up at the courthouse with a roof, wants to string me up and spread it. And part of it must be mean, bring it, but I don't know what goes to my family.
It's very sad that that's.
Some lady.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Jim?
It's sad, it's sad when people will work. All right, it's 6:04, we have a 15-minute meeting, so.
Welcome to our Wednesday, May 27th meeting. If you'll stand and join me in the pledge and a prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Heavenly Father, as we gather this evening, we ask that you give guidance and protect all of us, that you grant us wisdom, calmness, and peace, that we may conduct ourselves in a reason the pleasing unto you. All these things we ask in your name. Amen. Have the commissioners had an opportunity to review the minutes of the previous meeting? And if so, do I have a motion?
Are we approving the special meeting and these at the same? Okay, so make a motion to approve the minutes from our previous commissioner meeting and the special meeting on the detention center.
I second. Motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Commissioners had an opportunity to review the claims. And if so, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. The commission had an opportunity to review the payroll. And if so, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Next, we have the clerk's report for April of 2026. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Next up, we have IDEM sanitary sewer construction permit for Speedway LLC 711 at Knightstown. This was the Office of Water Quality has received their construction permit application. And if you have any questions or concerning, you can contact Missy Nunnery at 317-232-5579. This is basically informational along with Rumpke Waste Services. This is to inform the final decision has been issued for their air permit application referenced above. The notice is for informational purposes only and requires no action. Those are out of the way. Next up, we have weights and measures report for April 16th to May 15th of 2026. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. EDC said they were not going to be here this evening. No one from the chamber. Insurance. Let's see, Health Department. Coroner's Office. Braden, you're up. Da-da-da. This bid is for, Stoops Freightliner for obviously a truck. Says truck price is $126,500. I assume that is total, or does these include the upfitting?
No. Just cab and chassis.
I'll let you review this. Okay. This one is from Selking International for $126,777.59. And the upfitting
the upfitting is, the two options on that is the difference is one is a steel bed, the other one is a stainless steel bed. Obviously the stainless steel bed's a little bit more.
Also, the regular bed is $110,150.68. Stainless steel is $123,547.54.
And that pricing is done through the MPP.gov pricing program, which is, similar to what Sourcewell is, where it's, competitive pricing.
Did you want to take these under advisement for now or in?
We can, I'm fine with moving forward now, make, just trying to make a decision here. They are obviously pretty close in price. I know the International is a couple $100 higher. My recommendation would be to, go with the International from Selking. That's what we've been getting. My objective and my goal this whole time was not only to update the fleet, but to try to keep some kind of consistency with it. It's easier for mechanics, it's less money that we have to spend out by keeping parts in stock. And it just seems to, all the hydraulic systems, you know, are the same. Makes it so much easier working on, and like I said, a lot less parts that we have to keep in stock. So my recommendation, or my ask would be, to go with Selking cabin chassis.
Any discussion amongst the commissioners? If not, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second. Motion been made and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0.
And I guess I should, while I'm up here, I guess the ask would be to purchase 2 of these for next year. That's what we've been doing, since we started purchasing these trucks, and, it seems to be, working out pretty well for us. So I guess the ask would be for, you know, for the
That
approval.
changes everything. We're not doing that.
Huh?
That changes everything. We're not gonna do that.
Okay. I'll just buy them and ask for forgiveness later.
Motion
You
to
always- you always
approve
know my-
the purchase of 2.
You do have the money.
I did look at the projections for what Baker Tilly's saying, you know, for that, 1169 account. And we do, providing something drastic doesn't change, we will have the money, so. They're going to have this truck built. The reason why we're ordering them so early is to save the money because of the emissions change that's coming in 27. However, they're going to hold those trucks until January of next year, so we don't have to pay for them till next year's budget. So,
Motion to approve the purchase of 2. Do we need to do that?
Second. Second. Motion's made and seconded for purchase of 2 trucks. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. What is your preference on your beds?
So the upfit, you know, all the ones that we've purchased, the new trucks we've purchased so far have the steel beds on them.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had any trouble with them out so far. This is something that I go back and forth with every year on whether to go with stainless steel or the steel. I did some checking as far as, I was just curious about trade-in, you know, if we stay on the same path we're on now, every 7 years, those trucks would get traded in. That makes a huge difference on trade-in value. But the difference between a steel bed and a stainless steel bed is if we would stay on that same track and trade in, we're gonna get about half our money back. So it's roughly costing us $13,000 extra for, to go stainless steel versus steel. And we would roughly get probably $6,000 more on that truck if it has stainless steel bed on it. So this is something I go back and forth every year. I see the benefits to going either way. So I guess I don't have a preference one way or another, or have input from the 3 of you on your thoughts. And
Well, my only question would be is if it's not making that huge of a difference on trade as far as over the long haul, if you're able to, okay, if that same bed fits another truck, could we keep the bed and put it on another truck if that bed lasts substantially longer by using a stainless steel bed? If you got, let's say, 10 to 14 years out of that bed and you were able to adapt it to another truck because you're trading the same model truck, same chassis, would that benefit us to do that? And then that would save us some on the upfitting because you wouldn't be paying for another bed if that bed potentially lasts that length of time.
That's, I mean, that's one of the, I guess, one of the unknowns that, you know, when we've got two trucks sitting in the shop right now, one's a 14 and one's a 15. One has a stainless steel bed on it, the other has a steel bed on it, and one with a steel bed on it. If we keep it much longer, we're gonna have to put a new bed on it. So, you know, I mean, there is a significant difference in, you know, how long the beds last. But, as far as switching it over to another truck, I mean, who's to say what's gonna happen to the trucks in 5 years from now, you know, are the frames gonna be different? Are they wider, you know? I mean, there's a whole lot of different scenarios that goes into it, so.
Because I'm not opposed to stainless bed if they last longer, if
Yep,
turns out you can retrofit, and if you got another truck and you got a bed that potentially you get another 5, 10 years out of, then you've got it on the same, you've used it for another truck, so you've saved this $120,000 possibly, or at least a large portion of it.
so the other side of it too is, I mean, you know, it's, a lot of things are up in the air, you know, as far as funding, and they keep talking about all these different things, you know. Well, if something happens where we can't continue to trade in trucks, and we're purchasing trucks now with stainless steel beds on them, those beds are gonna last longer if we don't, if we're not able to stay on this rotation like we are now. So that's the part that I look at more than anything. Is if we cannot continue this, and we get stuck with these trucks and have to keep them for 15 or 20 years like we are now, like the trucks have been in the past, then those trucks, at least the beds will last longer on those trucks. So, you know, I think there's benefits to going either way on it. I'm fine with going the stainless steel route. There's benefits to having steel beds, and there's also benefits to having stainless steel beds, so.
Well, just what you said about the two trucks you got in the shop, you've got one that if we keep it much longer, you're gonna have to put a bed on it anyway. So if the truck's actually a decent truck, but is it worth, once you get to a certain point, is it worth putting the extra bed on it? Cause you're putting another $120,000 into a truck.
Yeah, I think in my mind, the biggest thing that goes into it is, are we gonna be able to, is the funding gonna stay there to where we can continue doing this?
Yeah.
If we can, then in my opinion, we go with the steel beds and they're gone before they're rusted out. Spend a little less money out of pocket, but the fear is that we won't be able to do that. We have to keep trucks longer, but we have stainless steel beds that are gonna last a lot longer too, so.
How many years have you been able to do the replacement?
This is truck, with the approvals of these two trucks tonight, this would be truck number 7 and truck number 8.
You do 2 a year.
That's 2 a year.
Okay.
So we currently have, 6.
I don't know if,
Say the stainless is, to me, because none of us have that magic crystal ball to say what the funding's gonna be.
I
in the
agree.
future.
I
And,
agree.
as much as I hate spending money, I like the idea of knowing that what we're doing here is going to hopefully last you.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
I'm all right with the stainless bed if you're okay with doing it, and as
Yep.
long as you have the money to pay for it.
I'm all right with trying them.
Okay.
See how we get along with them.
Do I have a motion to approve the stainless steel bed upfit for the trucks?
So moved.
Second. Motion's made and seconded for stainless steel beds. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0.
Thank you.
See. Don't have surveyor, planning commission, sheriff's department.
I got a question for you, Steve. Oh, we lost Braden. Is there an update on the 400 South Bridge? Are we gonna rebid?
Since there were no bids, and Joel, correct me if I'm wrong, since there were no bids, they can just take a quote on it to whoever applies. And Joe Copeland, I talked to him after our last meeting, and he was reaching back out to SJCA to find out who else would, or if anybody was interested in bidding the epoxy for the bridge to go ahead and get it started.
Do you feel like it's probably going to move forward?
Yes,
Okay, because I've had people ask. Thank you.
absolutely. Auditor's office. Don't see anybody from clerks, park, assessors, recorders. All right, Mr. True.
Tackle first.
You have the podium. I'll let you go.
Well, I guess we'll start with the easy one. We've got a quote from CDW for 2 network switches. These kind of go hand in hand with the other quote that we'll talk about in a minute. We need to start upgrading our Spillman server. It's getting end of life as far as maintenance agreements go. In order to do that, we need some more switches to support the extra node and to also rework how they're connected into the county's network now to kind of improve some things on that side. So that's what this first one's for $3,082, so that we can move forward with fixing some problems we created and doing these upgrades.
Any discussion from the commissioners? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded to approve. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries 3-0.
And then the next one is another quote that I emailed you guys. It came in last minute. It's a little bit of a time sensitive item due to pricing in the technology and server world right now. I've been trying to get it for a while and they just got it to me yesterday afternoon when I sent it to you guys. And it was basically only valid, it says on here, for 2 days. So it expires tomorrow. And they basically told me if we wait until the next meeting, it's going to have to be requoted and the price will go up because things are changing that quick. Our scale server is a 3-node system. We had kind of talked about, we extended our software support on those nodes for 1 more year, which takes us into next year. This is replacing one of the 3 nodes. We will need to replace the other 2 next year to get the entire system replaced. We're kind of being a hodgepodge starting point for it. We're going to get part of it in place, replace the other 2 next year, and then all the old ones at that point really could come out. They're going to be end of life, out of support, out of software support and everything beyond next year. This is a pretty pricey quote, and I will say the price has over doubled from what we paid 5-6 years ago for this system. So that's how quick prices are changing. What I sent you guys here total was $37,536. They forgot a couple items. So the software portion of it is for 5 years for their support for software and licensing. The hardware support, for some reason, they only quoted 3 years, and I want that to match. I mean, our plans would be to keep this for at least 5 years, and we need 5 years of hardware support, just like the software. They got back to me late today, and I believe it was about $1,300. It takes that $1,127 for the Lenovo Premier support to $2,500. So it takes that top section from $27,586 to roughly $28,956, going by what they say it should be. And then there's a backup software that we use as well for the server. Each of the 3 nodes requires a license for this backup software. A 5-year license for the new node adds roughly $3,440. So that would be in the bottom section and take that $9,950 to roughly $13,390. I have my total coming to roughly $42,346 instead of the $37,536. Adding those changes in. They said they could have that to me in a quote tomorrow. But But like I said, this whole quote potentially goes up beyond what it is right now if we don't do something. So it's up to you guys. I don't know if you can approve this contingent on those changes and knowing that's coming. If we wait till next month, we're probably gonna have a totally different quote and price. So it's up to you what we do or how we do it, but
I'm okay with the contingent. Joel, are you okay with us doing it on that?
I'm fine with that.
Because I've said it's gonna cost you a lot more. I take it you have this in your budget to,
yes.
okay.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded, contingent on everything lining up the way you said it will.
Okay. Yeah, and I can get you the final copy to sign off on as soon as I get that tomorrow. So.
Okay. Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Now, we also have the medical director
Yes,
agreement.
yes. So
You want to elaborate a little on that?
I believe, and that sounds bad, that our current agreement is with Henry County. We have, since I have been here, really had no need to communicate with them about anything or make any changes. I know Newcastle EMS has moved to having their medical director services through IU Ball Health as well. And then at least a few of the fire departments in the county have also followed suit and gone with them. And talking to them, they are also the medical director for Delaware County and Randolph County 911 centers, I believe, and I think some others, but at least those were the surrounding. So we would just like to move because our main EMS we work with has moved, and we really have no ongoing relationship with our current provider, which we probably need to. We also have some changes we need to make. APCO has updated some things that we need to get medical director approval and sign-offs on, and we need to basically get something in place to do that. So Joel has reviewed this agreement. He said it's basically, I think, identical or very similar to what Newcastle EMS has with them, and he saw no issues with it.
You're okay with it? And you have the funding for that too?
Yes, yeah.
So it's not a lot. but-
No, it's not, but yeah, we do.
And you can terminate the existing relationship at any time or,
That's a good question because I don't know if Joel knows. I don't know if we have any kind of agreements or what we have. with
I'm
them.
not aware of it.
Okay, I
don't
think it's just
remember
kind of
us
been
having
we
this.
reach out when we
And
need
If
something.
it's not been updated,
Yeah,
the previous medical director that was at Henry County is. no
and I
longer
think that was
there.
another thing that factored into
Yeah,
why a lot of people
and
have switched
Henry County
as
EMS
well.
Still uses, but it's a different medical director and has been for at least a year, maybe.
Okay, yeah,
maybe
there's-
A little bit longer. But the one, if you had an agreement, it would have been with
The
that
prior.
previous one, and she's not around anymore.
motion to approve the request for change in, or motion to approve the new medical director agreement.
I second the motion.
Motion's made and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0.
All right, that's all I got for you.
Righty.
Yes, yeah, I will do that. As soon as I get it, I will get it to you.
Okay, EMS. Troy,
No, thank you.
are you sure?
You're so polite, so.
Do you want me to go over this a little so we know since or you want to just wait till you get another quote? The quote from Ryan. Ah, ha, ha. Well, we have. Well. I'll tell you what, let's just do it this way. I'll hold off Troy for a second because we only got 2 more departments and neither one of them are here. So we'll do it now. It's up to you. If you feel more comfortable coming up here, we can discuss it and we'll just go from there. Because this is very entertaining to say the least, but you want me to start or you gonna go with it?
So no, I can. The Ryan, quote that you have in front of you is for, repairs to be made on the fire pump in the Justice Center. During the testing, they found, that the transfer switch was not transferring appropriately, power to the, fire pump, which is a concern, that needs to be followed up on. The other issue they found was there's an indicator light that I believe that the pump runs. That was included on the quote as well. Yeah, that was included there. So Steve, if you want to share any of the amounts, that's,
Well, the fire pump controller was $935 and parts and labor was the $840, which was the changing of the light bulb. Our maintenance guys changed the light bulb for, I think it was either $13 or $18. So I'm not paying the $840 for changing the light bulb. So he's going to have it re-quoted for the actual amount, which I'm assuming will take the $840 off, because I thought that was just
Wow.
a little out there.
I'll take the wrong line of work.
yeah, kudos to Greg and Eric
Yeah.
and Wes
Yes.
for being able to do that. So it does take a special tool
Okay,
because it's kind of back into the panel itself and you have to have a special tool to
Yeah.
do it, but they have it. So they were able to take care of it. So.
Great.
I'll get it requoted and then get it over to you.
All righty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
do we need to approve?
I was gonna say, do we need to prove that, or Joel, should we wait and table it?
Yeah.
I would accept a motion to table that until we get the new quote.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to table until the new quote arrives. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Anything from the public? Hearing none, motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We are adjourned. Thank you, folks, for coming.